Hello and welcome to this video. This is part 2 of the Roblox City Crash course, and in this video I will tell you how to use such crash course to scripting. Alright, make a script in Server Script Service. Make a local script created first. And make a module script in replicated storage. Those are the 3 types of scripts. Also, if you're wondering how I selected those without selecting others, hold Control while selecting to select individual objects, or if you want to select something more easily, like multiple objects, just click on one, hold Shift, and click on another one, and you'll see it will select everything in between. Alright, local script, modules, and the normal server-side script are the 3 types of scripts in Roblox. So, what are they for? Local script is a script which only runs on the client. What's a client? It's the player. Simple. It's UPC. The server, Roblox server. The server-side script, the normal script, it runs on the Roblox servers. And the module script, depending on where it is located, can run on both. But the module script mainly for saving values, alright? Alright. Alright, the script called script. This is the script. Now you'll see print hello world. Just hold Control and hit A. Backspace. Delete everything. Alright. Let's start with this. Hello equals hi. Local hello equals hi. Alright. This is called a variable. Local just means it's local and not global. You will learn what that means later on. Alright, and a variable that's a placeholder for a value. Simple. It's like math x. X might be a placeholder for 50, for any number, for any value. And in this case, the variable hello is a placeholder for the value hi, which is a string, by the way. Alright, what are the different value types? String is one of them. So, I'm gonna type this in using actually no, local string equals variable equals string, local number variable equals 5, actually 4, I accidentally typed, local bool value variable equals true, local vector 3 variable equals alright. Those are the basic ones you should know. There are, of course, more. This is stuff you can save in a variable. Alright, let's go back to variables. This is the name of the variable. This can be anything, besides a few exceptions. Let's take this. Alright, this goes. It's alright. But this, nah, it won't work. No number on the start. I wouldn't recommend also doing stuff like this. The word will go blue, means it's already used by Roblox. Don't do this. Name it something different. like this. Alright. A variable can also save instances. What I will now show you is the path. So I want the base plate saved here, alright, in this variable. How do I do that? Workspace dot base plate. Simple. Workspace is the service. I type in workspace and then the child of it. If the base plate would be on the terrain, I would do workspace.terrain.baseplate. Alright? But for other services, it's different. You have to do get service, replicate storage. There is also another technique, which is like this. I don't recommend using this because get service, it's just better to use. Just use get service instead of game.replicate storage or so. You can also do game.workspace or game get workspace, get service workspace. Alright. Now, how about we print them? What does print do? It just puts them into the output. That's really it. Let's put the string v into here. JavaScript printed high. Good. Alright. Now functions. You do local function or just function. And then put the name in here, like a variable. Hi. What also would work is that this is global function, alright? This would be a local function. You will later learn what the difference is. Alright. Now let's put this line into here. So this function has saved code inside of it. Print. This is what a function does. It saves code inside of it. So if I would want to print string v like 500 times, I wouldn't have to do this. I can just do this, close this, and let's imagine this is 250 times or 100 times. Then I can just do this, and yeah, it's just easier to use. For the code inside a function to be executed, you have to name it, like this. This is how you name one. There is also parameters to function. So what's that? It's basically a variable kind of, which gets sent over to the function. So let's do this. Alright, in the brackets here, we can now do string v. So it will send string v over as a parameter, and this parameter gets put into here. Alright, that's a function. Then there is stuff like while true do, repeat until, let's say bool variable. So what do those do? While true do and does the following. Alright, it executes the code infinitely. It never stops executing it until you call a break. What this is, you will learn about it later, alright? but make sure to always include and task.wait. Alright, what does task.wait do? It's like wait, but better. You do not know what wait is. It basically waits, it holds the script for some time. If the number has to be put into the brackets, you want it to be put on hold for 1 second, you put task.wait 1. Why do you have to insert task.wait into a while true loop? That's pretty simple. So basically, if you don't, it will just it will run 5 trillion times in 1 second, like a lot of times, alright? And the game will freeze because yeah, that's a lot of CPU load. It can lag you. That's why Roblox makes it so if you put a normal while true loop, it errors, alright? Freezes you for a few seconds and then it errors. Repeats a code in here. Let's say it has to repeat high until the bool variable equals true. So what is this over here? This is called a conditional, right? I want to check if the bool variable is set to true and check if string variable equals string, or if those two conditions are not fulfilled, I want to check if number value equals 4, and if it is, if one of those conditions is fulfilled, this will stop running. It will repeat this once, like it will go from here, and then until bam, it doesn't work anymore. Alright, so when checking a condition, you have to put 2 of those. You have to put it is equal to symbol 2 times, alright? Or if you want to check, for example, number variable, if it is higher, the number variable is higher than 4, then the condition is fulfilled. Or if it's smaller than 4, or if it is 4 or smaller than 4, or if it's 4 or bigger than. Alright, then there is this. If number variable doesn't equals 4, then the condition is fulfilled. You can do this with everything. Of course, you can't use the bigger or less symbols with strings because, yeah, pretty obvious. For bool variables, you don't have to do this, alright? You can do this. Not, what is that? Alright, so there is 2 values for bool value. True or false. False is basically false and true is basically true. Alright, enabled and disabled. Not means false for a bool variable, and if I remove this, we'll check if the bool variable is true. Alright, if it's just this, it will check if the value is true. Alright, if we, for example, would have done this and would have checked like if base plate is nil. What's nil? Alright, nil is this. Nothing, alright? It's like void in Java. It's basically means nothing, alright? It means no value, nothing. Alright. So if I put this in here, it will check if it's nil, and if it isn't, then the condition is fulfilled. Alright. So that was it for this part. See you in the next part. If you like this video, I would be happy if you subscribe, leave a comment, and of course like the video. Thanks and see you.